everybody, welcome back to my channel. Let's do it. So for this video, it's a bit different to normal. I found talking about a subject that I've wanted to speak on for a while. Now, I'm a massive Marvel fan. I completely nerd out when I talk about it, and I've talked about it to my missus quite a bit. And obviously, now it's looking like Black Widow's being delayed till May 2021, they reckon now. Because I don't think they're going with the whole video on demand thing they run about doing on Disney Plus. So I've been having a think, and I've been like making up some little theories to myself of things that they could do and what they might do. So this this upload is going to be about Iron Man. So because there's been a lot of talk around him. Obviously, there's a lot going on at the moment with Spider-Man. The new Doctor Strange, the Black Widow film. It's bringing so much into the future of the MCU. But I want to talk about Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, because this video is about the possibility of him coming back as Iron Man. Now, a lot of people have said he's dead, and that's that, and that's why he stay, because it was a good death. And don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic death in a lot. But if you're a fan of Marvel Comics, you know that death doesn't actually mean dead, because they can come back. It's at the end of the day, it's not got to be massively realistic. Obviously, there's time travel in it now. Things can happen. Now, the reason I'm doing this is how he can and possibly will come back. So, Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse, which is the next film. You have to bear with me. I will keep looking down. I made a lot of notes for this. It's going to obviously explore the multiverse, which is what Spider-Man 3 is most likely going to be involved with as well. Then there's a whole WandaVision. She's going to make her own world, universe kind of thing, where obviously she still has Vision. So now, if we look at Endgame, that film created different realities. So they went back in time to 2008. Loki escaped in that when they went back because of their mess up. He got the Tesseract and he escaped, creating a new reality where Loki is now alive, as obviously he died in Infinity War, which is how you're going to get the Loki series, and eventually that's how he's going to end up in Thor: Love and Thunder. So then when they go back to 2014, I do believe it is, when Nebula and War Machine go and get one of the stones. Can't remember which stone they get now, but Thanos follows them back, and that's how he ends up in the present day fighting the Avengers. So now that reality in 2014, Thanos never happened. So in that reality, as that's another version of the world, of the current Marvel world, Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man is still alive. Captain America never got his happy ending, which is really sad. And obviously Black Widow's still alive. Vision never, got his head ripped out. Everyone's still going. So in that sense, he could come back. So here's what I'm thinking: is Kang the Conqueror in the comics a big part of what the future of the MCU will be, in my opinion. Now, he is like the master of traveling through time and realities. Now, in my opinion, maybe he'll be a bit annoyed at the fact that they've done this. They've been going through different realities, through time, and therefore through kind of negligence, creating new realities. Because, like I say, it was a mistake. That's the reason Loki went on and escaped. It was Nebula getting caught, which caused Thanos to come to the present day, which caused quite a bit of damage and chaos. So what I'm thinking is maybe he's going to go after possibly the new realities that got created because of that shouldn't exist. Now, if he does that, here's what I'm thinking could happen. Now, obviously, they could still discover time travel in that reality that's now being created, because Scott Lang, Ant-Man, never got stuck in the quantum realm for 5 years. He just, obviously, he's been in and out. He probably still joined up with the Avengers, because he is, at the end of the day, him and the Wasp are not necessarily superpowered, but they've got their super suits like Iron Man's. They probably still went on during the Avengers, and I think maybe this could be a whole way to come towards Secret Wars. Is maybe he's going to say, right, Kang Conqueror's going to get them and send them up to like the battle world like he did in the comics, and I think it was mainly Doom that did that, but maybe it's going to go this kind of way. And that's what we're going to end up with there. So obviously they might still invent time travel and traveling between realities, and obviously with Doctor Strange's help as well, they'd be able to do that. Now back to our normal reality. Obviously we've still got time travel and we've still got Doctor Strange, so all this can all link together. Now, like I say, it could start up the Secret Wars. So what I was thinking in my theory is maybe Kang, or there's going to be some sort of fight involving someone, is going to go into this new reality where Iron Man is alive, and maybe the battle's going to kind of spill over, or it's going to get personal, and Pepper, I think that's the name. God, yeah, I'm so bad with names sometimes. But pretty much Iron Man's wife and kid could end up dead, leaving him with nothing except from obviously skipping between realities as they battle, realizing in the current reality his family, who he's just lost, is alive, but they're alive without their Tony, without their Iron Man. So whilst they're grieving for him and he's grieving for them, they have each other still, and they're exactly the same people. They have the same DNA, although that wouldn't be his family and that wouldn't be, their Tony. They are the exact same people to who they knew, because they are just different realities but from the same kind of universe. So it'd be like a different, say if you think of like how Rick and Morty do something, they say like Earth C52, so it'd be like Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3 or whatever, or Earth C1, Earth C2, because it's just a different version of that same reality, or if you know what I mean. It's just it ended a different way. So that's the way I've thought of it. I know I've babbled a bit, but pretty much Iron Man's family, his wife, his daughter, ending up being removed from the equation, pretty much being killed, and he ends up in the current reality that we watch and that we know, and he ends up there with the ones that we obviously have lost Tony. That is my opinion. Now, I've seen a lot around it where they're saying, oh, he can't come back because he died, and it's like, Gamora's back. She's going to be in Guardians 3. She managed to come back because of time travel. I mean, in reality, they could all just go back in time, pinch Tony, pre-Endgame, pinch Black Widow somewhere after the Infinity War, but before Endgame. Just take him. It won't have any consequence on them, because that'll just create a different reality. So in reality, how many times am I going to say that? In that theory, they can just keep doing that, but that would create too many realities, and obviously they did say, mess with time, it's going to mess back. So, in my opinion, in that reality now exists with Tony alive, I think it's highly likely that if he does want to come back, which is why I'm doing this video, because he has stated interest in, he'd like to come back and pick up his role again as Iron Man. That's how he could come back. That, or he could come back as AI, as he did in the comics as well. But that's my theory. It doesn't have to be right, but I'd love you to let me know what you think on my opinion on it. Let me know if you disagree, or if you do agree, or if you've got a different idea of how it could. Like, you might be stuck on, oh, he's going to come back as AI and AI only. So I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think as well. I've enjoyed doing this little video, because I'm going to do some more segments on like my Marvel talk, because I'm quite passionate about it, and I love talking about it. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I will do another episode of this in the future, probably something around Doctor Strange or Spider-Man, or a bit of both, because it sounds like they're going to be coming together soon. Like I say, drop me a comment, let me know what you think. I will respond to you, of course. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and please do, if you also enjoyed this, subscribe. It helps me out massively. I'm hoping to try and get up to like 50 subs before like Christmas, would be really awesome. So yeah, other than that, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.